What's up, everybody? This is Joe Doji. I know you see me do the ignorant man's video about how he passed on, but this is about something else. This is about Perez Hilton and Will.I.Am whole shenanigans. But I think is this like I did a video about Perez Hilton. I told him like I was saying that dude need to watch what he say about people because you let your mouth override your ass, you get yourself in trouble. So I'm just saying in my last in that video, and I'm not trying to put him down. Like you need to be quiet. Like you need to watch what you say and use your words wisely. Just sit there and talk all this smack on your blog because you're gonna get yourself in trouble with these blogs. There's already drama over the internet. You're just setting yourself up to get knocked down on your ass. So he probably to me I think he kind of deserved to get the hit in his eye because he said something to a person that's not right. Now you in the spotlight where people is gonna look at you different. Like you sitting there calling Will.I.Am a faggot, that was just totally wrong. Because you don't want nobody calling you a faggot, so you call him Will.I.Am a faggot because he told you stuff. He respects you. Can you please leave his group alone? His music group. He's being nice about it. He wasn't cussing you out and calling you a fucker, an asshole, a bitch, or a faggot himself, but he was just saying, hey man, can you stop it? Hey, I'm telling you, can you stop talking bad about my group? We really are trying to make something, trying to bring some positive vibes to the people. We're not trying to talk down on people. We're not bringing that old shooting nigga up or whatever, but can you please stop talking about my group? And he said, well, no, I can't make no promises. And that to me is like that. When you say shit like that, that you cannot make no promises. He's being nice, and next thing you know is you come off and say, call this person a faggot. I think you deserve that ass woman that you call. Because like I said and many other people say, watch what you say in these blogs, watch who you say it to. As me and Afro Joe say it, watch who you talk about or what you say to people because you don't know who's on the other end of that computer screen because you're just setting yourself up to get knocked down. But I'm not talking about Perez Hilton or Will.I.Am, but I'm just speaking my mind on it. One thing is, don't run up and tell some dude he's a faggot and not suspect to get nothing in return because he's gonna come back and hit you or do something to you. So you kind of did deserve that ass whooping that you caught. See, if you don't want this man to call you a faggot or call you a name, then you shouldn't call him a name. Because, like I said, you're setting yourself up. If you're sitting there and you watch this video, say, well, Joe Doji, you're wrong about that. You're wrong. You're totally wrong about talking bad about Perez Hilton. It says, no, I'm not. It's just the simple fact is, I'm not taking any signs here. But when you look at it, you should understand. Don't call somebody a name if you think you ain't gonna nothing's gonna happen. Because one thing is, if he would have called Will.I.Am the N word and called him a negro, a nigger, he would definitely would have been jumped by a group of people and would have been hurt severely. So it's really on Perez Hilton about that. He can write this in his blog and lie and say, oh, Will.I.Am kicked my ass in the alley by himself. If you got a black eye and that's it, man, how can he kick your ass? If there's no other bruise but that black eye, then that's it. Don't wouldn't be coming on and posting videos, oh, Will.I.Am kicked my ass. No, that's something you trying to get out of. Don't play the victim here where you're like, oh, he kicked my ass. Because that whole victim thing is old. And like I said, man, both parties was wrong for what they did. If Will.I.Am, one of his people, did hit Perez, I don't think he was wrong for that. If Perez said call Will.I.Am a faggot, Perez is wrong for what he said. Because faggot mean in England, faggot means cigarette. So I didn't know that Will.I.Am was a cigarette, a tobacco product. But Like I said, I'm not taking sides. Both parties was wrong on both sides because one thing is the altercation got out of hand when when Perez called him a faggot and Will.I.Am's people punched him in the eye. So both parties was wrong at the end. Will.I.Am was trying to say, hey, can you back off from people? Can you back off my group? So no altercations will happen. Giving him a slight warning, saying, hey, back off, son. Don't poke a stick at a bear that's sleeping. That sleeping dog's lying. And Perez kept poking and jabbing at the bear, so he ended up getting what he deserves. So like I said, man, you shouldn't open up your mouth and call somebody a name, not suspecting you're not gonna get nothing in return. So he got what he got. Will.I.Am said what he said. So it's all over and done with. So ladies and gentlemen, like I said, man, watch who you talk about on the internet. Watch who you talk to on the internet because you don't know who they are or what what, what they in. Don't even call them a name. Don't call a stranger a name. Don't walk up to a stranger and call them a faggot, not thinking that you're not gonna be nothing gonna happen. It's gonna something gonna happen. And this is Joe the OG. If no, hold on, I'm gonna say this before I go. If you see this video, please don't be sitting there saying, Joe, you wrong about that. Perez didn't deserve it. No, he kind of did when he called somebody a faggot. How would you feel if I came up to you and said, hey, you're a faggot? Or called you a cracker or called you a nigga? It would be wrong and I'm going to get hit. So don't be writing no comments, Joe, you're wrong about this shit, or doing a response video about, oh, you're fucking wrong about this shit, Joe. No, I'm not wrong. It's just the simple fact is I'm just shining this in the light. I'm not flipping down. I'm not going into my rant and rage voice and say, oh, this is bullshit. This is crazy. But I'm just saying, just saying, like, watch what you say, watch what you do, and watch how you say it to people because you just don't know what's gonna happen. And this is Joe the OG. Holler at me if you see the point that I'm telling you. That's what all these videos about. There's a point. There's a point in there. You gotta look for it until you gotta open your eyes and your mind to see that point. So, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, open your mind and your eyes to see the point that I'm speaking on. So is Afro Joe. So this is Joe the OG. Holler at me.